All right, so now we're going to get into assignments. So here we created a page, and if you want a sequence of pages, you'll have to just add, another page underneath it, right here, or you can associate it with another. We'll get into that later. So here's an assignment. So in our assignment, let's go ahead and edit this assignment. So you can see right here its name, what have you. If we click on it, we get into a few more things. So we don't have any content here, and we're going to want to edit this. So here's where we get to choose all of the features of this assignment. So let's say this is an assignment explaining to explain gravity in your own words. Okay? Now down here we get to choose, do we want it as a part of a group? We probably want it as a part of the assignment group. How do you want it to display? Is this a complete, incomplete? Probably with explaining in your own words. Can't really say that it's, I guess you could say it's incorrect, but then that's incomplete. You can exclude this from the final grade, so maybe this is more of a formative assessment, not a summative. Or maybe it is formative, but you're going to provide feedback and you expect constant revision. So here we get to choose how they're going to turn it in. So I would assume that it's going to be, so let's say this is a 10-point assignment. This is going to be something that they do online. So please one. And then up here, we might actually change this. So gravity in your own words. Trying to come up with a good name for this assignment, but this will give us the description that we need. We'll make that a little bit bigger just later on. You'll see why. It's a complete, incomplete. We're going to do it online. You're going to type. Or you could even do, I want you to, most LMSs have this option, but I want you to record yourself, or I want to hear your voice. So you could say, I don't even want you to be able to type. But if you do these two, then they get the option. Group assignment, probably not for this one. You can have this. So you would have to assign someone to do it, or you can choose this. So you can have somebody else review each assignment. So let's say it's due on the 3rd, then you would say this would due on the 6th or something. So you'd have the assignment, and then you also have another assignment of reviewing someone else's. I'll let you kind of figure that out if you want to include peer reviews. So this is you're not going to be able to see anything in SpeedGrader. It's called blind grading or anonymous grading. You'll probably assign it to everybody. You can assign it just to certain students or just to certain sections. You get to choose all of that. And then you give it a due date when it's open and when it's closed. Let's go ahead and save that. And if you want to include a rubric, so here's where you're going to make your rubric. So if I remember, we said we wanted this out of 10 points, so we'll add a criteria. This one is I guess I'm using the plural and the singular incorrectly. Oh. You're probably not going to do that for a yes/no assignment, a complete, incomplete. But you can definitely, you could have chosen upload your paper here. So maybe it's a larger paper, and you can have your rubric right here. Then in your assignment settings, you'd have your submission settings that only accepted file uploads. So you can use this rubric for grading. If you don't select that, you can hide score. So anyway, we're not going to keep that rubric around. So we're good here. It's been assigned, tells them what you need. This is the description. I can, let me go, where's it at? Let me pull in another window quick just so you can see what it looks like from the student end. So let's refresh this. We'll go to modules. We'll see this is a gravity assignment. So now, please describe in your own words. Okay, so this is how you submit it. So you click Submit Assignment, and you get to write or if you want to do media, you just click Record, and it'll allow you to record right there as well. You'll notice these Next and Previous buttons at the bottom. The Next and Previous take you from one resource to the next. So if I go Previous, I'm going to get to that. Let's leave that. If I go Previous, I'm going to get to this page. If I go Next, I'm going to get to the assignment. So let's, I should have left that. And we'll go ahead and submit that. Successfully submitted. It says over here that it's been submitted. There's no comments. If I go back on the teacher end, let's go ahead and refresh this page. So now you can see there's been one submission. It has not been graded. A couple of options. I can download the submission or I can start grading. In SpeedGrader, again, most LMSs have something that looks a whole lot like this. Here's their submission. Over on the right, I get to mark them complete, incomplete, or excused. I can provide comments as needed. If I want to do visual comments, I can do that right here. Because I didn't mark blind grading, it tells me the student's name. This isn't going to change, so. And then if I mark it complete, go ahead and submit that. They got a 10 out of 10. Now in the gradebook, you're going to see that 10 out of 10. So let's go. You'll notice how this took us outside of our Canvas page. Well, we have some links where we can get back. I mean, you can go, you can choose students. You can come over here. You'd see a whole list of students, but you'll see the, the arrows up here. You can see your average over here in your settings. This is where it's choosing how they're organized. You can also choose blind grading here. You can also choose how notifications are being sent. So this is what happens is you're not gonna, if you were to grade all students, you may want to mute the assignment until everybody's is done, then you would unmute the assignment. So everybody would get the grade at the same time rather than trickling in as you do it. And then here's your link to the gradebook. It's the same as if you click the grades button over here. Oh, I'm as a teacher right now. Let's go in as a student quick. So if I click on grades as a student, you're going to see here's the assignment, here's the score. That's what I got. It was out of 10. So this is a yes, no. It says yes. Trying to think anything else with setting up assignments, and we even dabbled a little bit in gradebook there. We'll come back to these settings later.